Hey, have you ever heard that term, hindsight is 2020? You know, after something happens, you see how good it was, and then you look back on it and say, you kick yourself, right? Because you should have been part of it. I got a story to tell you. Now, I've had a lot of success out there on the internet. Most people know me for my success, but what you don't know me for is my biggest screw up. My biggest screw up is I got a website one day, and it was this black website. It didn't really say anything, and it told you to pre-register about a brand new company. And it was called Monarch Health Sciences. And there's this girl named Raven K. Starr, and she had a lot of success in the industry. And I said, all right, I'll take a spot. And I locked in a spot. There was no money to be made at the time, just locking a spot. Well, I locked in one of the earliest spots. As soon as they launched that website, I was literally one of the first people to put my name and info in. Well, about a month later, a month and a half later, you had to upgrade. And I forget what it was, like $150 or something, maybe $400. I don't remember what the cost was to upgrade. But I saw it was like some juice. And I'm like, who's gonna drink that? I have no interest in drinking a juice. Well, that company ended up becoming Mynt. And that company, in under those first 2 years, hit $1 billion in those first 2 years. I had one of the earliest spots in the company with an insane amount of volume in my leg. And I decided that, you know, who's going to do that thing? And that is a true story. And I have kicked myself every single day since. I mean, you look at guys like Brick Hart and some of these top earners from Montevideo, how it made more millionaires faster than any other company. And I decided, you know, being Mr. Smarty Pants, that who's going to do that? Well, it is really ironic right now that I'm in Dallin Larson's office doing this video, the president, owner of Movemynt. I mean, you know, hindsight's 2020, but when these guys called me up and told me that Movemynt was going to launch a new company, after my biggest mistake I've ever made in history, I said, I can't get here quick enough. I'm in one of the most beautiful offices I've ever been in, with one of the biggest companies in the entire industry, as they're going to launch a brand new company and do it all over again. And so you can see my excitement because I made that mistake once. So the question is do you want to have hindsight? Because I'm going to tell you, it is 2020. You will realize the biggest mistake of your life if you do not lock in a position with Mynt. I'm not going to be that dumb. I did it the first time. I'm not going to do it again. And looking at this office and all the wealth that Montevideo's created over the years, it is the biggest no-brainer on the planet to have a company throwing millions and millions and millions of dollars at a launch. Remember, this may be a new launch, but it's not like a startup. It is backed by one of the biggest giants in the industry. It will be successful. There's no if when it comes to this being successful. It will be. The question is, are you going to watch it happen? Or are you going to be part of it? I'm here, you know, and it's crazy to be in this office right now. I told all the guys this story and they all laughed at me, called me a dummy. They're like, I can't believe you had this spot. We actually went in the office. They found my spot when I pre-enrolled just yesterday, and they're like, do you know what that spot would be making today? You're an idiot. And I'm like, well, I'm here today to fix that. So listen, don't make the mistake I did. Hindsight is 2020. This thing is going to be huge, and you could be part of it.